Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Tripoli here, back from another Lord's Mobile video. And in this video, I'm going to be covering all the heroes and all of the boosts that they provide. A couple of my guild mates, guild members, everyone you say it, they asked me, hey, Tripoli, what do these heroes do? What are their boosts? These are, newer players. They don't really know what everything means. So I decided, hey, I've got some time. Let's go. And I just finished editing my Dragon Arena video. So now I'm on to... Oh, also, there's a 100k gem giveaway in the Dragon video. If you just want to go check that out, apply for it, go for it. But, I decided, hey, I got some time. Let's go for it. So... let's start out with the most useful of all the heroes for a free-to-play player, and that would be Trickster. Trickster provides a research speed boost 25%. Very, very useful for free-to-play players because research takes a very long time, especially when it starts getting into the higher tiers. It's very, very strenuous and time-consuming. So if we look down here, we've got, he also provides us with two types of passive monster hunting boost, and that's max cap energy plus 3000, energy regain speed plus 10%. A very, very good hero to use as a free-to-play player. Now, you don't have to have this guy equipped for all these boosts to be active. They're always active at all times when he's not equipped, so don't even try to, it's not worth it to have him equipped anywhere. Just have him, upgraded and sitting there. He gives you all the boosts. So now we head into, that's what passive means. So now we're gonna head into Scarlet Bolt. Scarlet Bolt should be the second one. Construction speed, there's not like compared to the amount of research that there's not that much construction. So you should definitely focus on construction after research. So you should focus on Scarlet Bolt because Scarlet Bolt provides two different passive abilities. One is construction boost at max 20% plus, and the other one is max energy boost plus 3000. That raises the cap energy plus 3000. That's a very good hero for construction boost. And the next one is Sage of Storm. Sage of Storm should be after Scarlet Bolt because he only provides one type of passive boost, and that's construction speed at max 20%, while Scarlet Bolt obviously provides the two. So definitely better to focus on her before him because she provides two. Now those are all like the boosts that you can get for construction and research. Now on to resource passive boosts. Okay, so I used to be a wood hyper. You'd know this if you watched like the free-to-play video. But creating like say a wood hyper or another type of resource hyper requires all the types of boosts you can get. Now if you're looking for wood production, you'd go to Rose Knight. Rose Knight is most commonly found as a leader because of her army attack boost. Whatnot. Very, very good hero regardless. But let's focus on her passive ability here, and that's 150% timber production rate plus. And there's one more hero just like her, and that's Incinerator. Incinerator has two garbage stats for siege. You don't need those, but obviously if you're going to be like a lumber hyper, you want this stat. You want this 150% plus 150% wood production rate, and that's very useful for creating resources and trading with bigger players. All that kind of stuff. Ones for other types, Death Archer, 150% for ore production. We've got Sea Squire is 150% for stone production. We've got Soul Forger. Soul Forger provides 150% gold production stats. And I believe that there are a couple others, but I won't cover them. Because you can go find that out for yourself. Actually, there's food production. We'll cover food production. So food production, usually food hypers are second accounts. I wouldn't recommend going as a food hyper for your main account. Main accounts generally have troops in them, which means food production goes down. You should always have, if you're going to do a food hyper, make a second account and try doing it on there. Also Oathkeeper with the food production. If we head on to what are the best heroes to have for attacking, Now, as far as your wall comes, I explained this I think in a few videos. You want to have mixed stats along your wall. I've got 2 infantry heroes. I've got a range hero, a cav and army attack hero, Rose Knight, and another army attack hero. Mixed stats all around, pretty much. So ones that you want to focus on. So what you want to do is you probably want to focus on Rose Knight first, being that she has 2 abilities, army attack and cav max HP. Very useful, very good leader for all around. And let me show you why. Well, this is the second one you want to go for. So you can have either one as your hero, or your leader. And say, right, I'm going to go attack let's find a tile. Say I'm going to go attack this tile right here, right? And I go to auto select, and I want to send an infantry march. I can do that, right? I might have to go in here. I might have to select some different things. And I might have to, figure out more of my the heroes I'm sending. But right away, we've got this as army attack, which gives me a 20% infantry attack boost, because this gives that 20% army attack boost, right? So it's very useful. Now, what if I had a different hero, right? Oh, wrong button. But what if I had, say, Snow Queen as my leader, right? I go to attack this tile, right? And I press auto select, and I look. Right, and I'm not going to send range this tile, because say the tile is infantry, right? And I'm trying to send a cav march to kill all that infantry. I mean, this is just like, say it's a base, right? We don't hit tiles here, obviously, but that's not what I'm trying to say. But basically, the Snow Queen will not do anything for your march. You don't want her as your leader. You want to have something that has mixed capabilities, such as Rose Knight, because then if I were to have Rose Knight, I could send infantry, range, and cav, all with 20% extra attack boosts. So either that or Bomb and Goblin should be your leader and what you should be focusing on first. After those, you want to focus on heroes with troop max HP and troop attack boost. I personally am an infantry fan, so I've got a lot of infantry attack and whatnot. So I went with Demon Slayer, who gives 50% max HP, 30% attack boost at max. And then we go on to Oathkeeper. Oathkeeper does the same thing as Demon Slayer, same kind of boost, everything. Now we've got Snow Queen, who does the same exact thing, but is range, max HP, ranged attack. Very important to have those two, because at the it's like a totem pole for the 3 different types of stats. We've got defense, we've got max HP, and then we've got attack. So max HP trumps over defense, and attack, troop attack or army attack trumps over HP. So those are the stats you want to look for. Some other ones you want to focus on are Child of Light for cav, same type of deal, max HP, troop attack. Tracker is only defense, you want to focus on her second if you're going to go range, defense, and attack. Another one you want to focus on is Watcher. Watcher comes through these certain hell events, right? So a lot of times people will save up speed ups, they'll save up gems, and they will, free-to-play players will go and come after Watcher. Watcher comes in certain hell events at certain times, and you have to complete a certain amount of research worth of might to get the Watcher medals. You usually get like 3 medals per time per hell event. And I've seen quite a few free-to-play players actually have them gold. It takes a good while, but it is definitely worth saving your speeds, because once you get them, just check out these stats. So as getting this as free-to-play is very good, because 20% extra training boost. That's like having a level something like 25. Might be like a max level mana. Let's go check it out real quick. So if we look at a mana produces, let's see, a 20%. Training, as you can see, training speed. We go down 20% training speed boost. So that's like having a max level infirm. That's very useful, and it's a passive boost. Obviously, don't need to have them equipped. Always at work for you. And having this guy as your leader, this is the best leader possible as a free-to-play player, I believe, because he gives there's no other like it. He gives army max HP 20% at max, and he gives army attack boost 20% at max. So he's definitely the best leader possible for a free-to-play player. So I would definitely recommend focusing on him as much as possible. And then we've got Boommeister. Boommeister, if you saw the last video I just made, Dragon Arena, you'd know that a lot of times in the Dragon Arena, it all depends on like who shows up, when, if you win or not. It's always, you know, it's always iffy as to who's going to win or who's going to show up to play or whatever. But eventually you'll get Boommeister. And Boommeister, I just got him yesterday, and he provides all these surprisingly are passive stats. So all these attack stats are actually passive, and they work for you even though you don't have them equipped. So even just, you know, trying to unlock this guy and trying to, you know, don't go too hard in arena. If you're free to play, you know, just use the one free reload that they give you. Don't give anything else, because the rewards are absolute dog shit, and they don't give you absolutely jack shit for what you spend. But definitely focus on this hero as much as possible, and encourage your guild to participate, because he does give passive army attack, army HP, and army defense stats, which are huge at max level. 10% is absolutely fucking massive. Okay, so he's definitely one you want to get. That's about it for the rest of actually, before I end the video, I'd like to go on to some dog shit heroes that you're not going to want to pursue after. And that's wall defense heroes. So there's 3 wall defense heroes. There's Night Raven, 60% wall defense, dog shit, don't go for it. Let's go up to Death Knight, dog shit, same thing with the wall defense. And then there's Shade. Shade is dog shit. All these are dog shit heroes. Don't even think about getting them. All right, unless I guess you're gonna go for some infantry defense. I mean, that's garbage stat anyway. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.